Nobody loves me anymore. At least, that's what it feels like. When the nights stretch too long, and my own voice starts echoing back from the walls that forgot my laughter. There was a time when my phone would light up like a small sunrise in my hand. Where are you? Did you eat? Come home soon. Now it just stays silent. A graveyard of unread memories. Nobody loves me anymore. Or maybe they do, but love doesn't sound like it used to. It doesn't knock on my door. It doesn't ask if I'm okay. It doesn't stay long enough to notice that I'm pretending to be fine. I still wake up hoping someone out there missed me in their sleep, but all I find is the same old empty bed and a pillow that remembers every tear. I never meant to cry. I scroll through old messages sometimes, not to read them, just to feel what it was like to matter. It's strange, isn't it, how words can die while their ghosts still whisper your name. Nobody loves me anymore, and maybe that's okay. Maybe love isn't meant to stay forever. Maybe it's meant to visit, teach you something, and then leave before it ruins you completely. But I wish it didn't have to hurt this much. I wish I didn't still flinch at the sound of someone saying goodbye, because every goodbye sounds the same. It sounds like you. People say I've changed, that I don't smile like before. How do I tell them I left my smile in the hands of someone who forgot to hold it gently? I used to believe that love was enough to save anyone, but now I know sometimes love is the reason we need saving in the first place. Nobody loves me anymore, and I'm learning to live with that, to eat alone, to walk alone, to celebrate my silence like it's a kind of freedom instead of a curse. Still, some nights, when the moon hangs low and the wind whispers through my window, I imagine someone out there thinking of me the way I once thought of you. I imagine their heart aching the way mine does now, and somehow that thought keeps me alive, because even if nobody loves me anymore, I still believe in love, in the kind that arrives quietly, like dawn after the longest night, in the kind that doesn't demand, doesn't destroy, just stays. So, tonight, I'll sit under the stars and forgive everyone who left. Maybe they couldn't love me the way I needed. Maybe I couldn't love myself enough to let them. And that's okay, because love isn't gone. It's just resting, waiting for the day I'm brave enough to believe again. Nobody loves me anymore, but someday someone will. Someone who won't be afraid of the way I love too deeply, too honestly, too much. And when that day comes, I'll finally understand why everyone else had to leave, so I could learn to stay for myself. I woke up this morning expecting the same silence, the same hollow air that wraps around my heart, like a reminder of everything that's gone. But something was different. The world felt softer, like it was holding its breath for me. My phone buzzed, a sound I'd almost forgotten could mean hope. It was a message from you, just one line, but it hit like thunder in a quiet sky. Hey, are you okay? I stared at it for a long time, not because I didn't know what to say, but because I had forgotten what it felt like to be seen, to be remembered, to matter, even for a second. I wanted to say I'm fine, that I've moved on, that I don't stay awake wondering if anyone still thinks of me. But the truth sat heavy in my chest. I'm not fine. I'm lonely. I'm tired of pretending I'm not breaking. And yet, That one message lit a spark in the ruins. Maybe nobody loves me the way they used to, but maybe love never truly leaves. It just hides in small things, like someone checking in, someone remembering your favorite song, someone still saying your name softly. When they talk about the past, I replied, "Yeah, I'm okay, just tired." And you said, "I miss how you used to laugh." That one line cracked something open inside me, because maybe love doesn't need a grand return or a perfect apology. Sometimes it just needs a whisper to remind your heart it's still capable of being seen. I don't know what we are anymore. Not lovers, not strangers, just two people standing at the edge of what was once everything, wondering if it's too late to rebuild something gentle. You asked if I still write poetry. I smiled. I stopped when you left. I said, you replied, then start again. Because even when nobody loves you, your words still do. And I swear, for the first time in forever, I felt alive. Not because someone came back, but because I remembered how to feel something again. Maybe love was never meant to last forever. Maybe it was just meant to remind us we're human, that our hearts still bleed, still hope, still wait for something beautiful. I walked outside, looked up at the sunrise, and it felt like a second chance. The light touched my face, and I whispered to myself, nobody loves me anymore, but I'm learning to love myself again. And in that moment, I realized the truth. Love doesn't disappear. It transforms. It hides in kindness, in memories, in the quiet courage of waking up again. So if you ever find yourself whispering, nobody loves me anymore, remember this. The universe still does. The stars still do. And somewhere, in the echo of all your heartbreak, someone still says your name with softness. You just haven't heard it yet. It's strange how some people return not with noise, but with quiet. A message, a memory, a familiar name lighting up your screen, like a heartbeat you thought you'd lost. That night, after the hospital, I couldn't sleep. The bed felt different, not because of pain, but because I kept hearing your voice in the way the walls breathed.